Okay, chat. Oh. Okay, chat. We're going for our walk. I'll tilt the camera back up. I'm gonna get out of the neighborhood a little bit. My legs are sore, chat. My legs are so sore. Did a little bit of Pilates 2 days ago. Yeah, my legs are still sore from that. Appreciate you guys for the legs. There is a PayPal link on my Twitch if you guys want to donate, but no, don't do Apple Pay. Appreciate you guys. You guys are good though. We're just trying to get hours for YouTube to monetize us. We're trying to get so you guys are good. Appreciate you guys for the likes. It's pretty hard. We're gonna tilt the camera, chat. We're waiting to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for the likes. What's everybody getting into? What are you guys doing today? What you guys doing? What you guys doing? What you doing, chat? What's going on, chat? Welcome back. What are you guys doing? Okay. Hopefully the connection's still good. Is it still good, chat? Appreciate you guys for the like. Is it tripping? Is it not so good? Let me check YouTube. Oh, no, it's fine. Oh, it's okay. It's super hot out here, chat. We're out walking today. From Ireland, what's going on? What you guys doing? Maya going for a walk. Someone said they're a farmer. Busy. I see. I'm walking past these new neighborhoods. Going for a walk. Trying to get the walk in before I go to work today. Trying to get my steps in. It's a pretty good day. Thank you for asking me, you guys. It's a pretty good day. I have no complaints. Today I was like, I do have to make a change. I think for the rest of the week, I'm going to, instead of doing my cardio like in the garage, I was like, you know what, I need to come outside just to make it feel more engaging a little bit. And I figured I'd bring you guys with me. But I was saying it earlier, that the body composition has been a different approach as to how I'm going to be losing weight. At least that aspect of it is. But it's been more difficult mentally than it has been physically, if that makes any sense. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for the likes. And mostly because I feel like it's easier for me to like do the work and get the results, but like accepting the results for what they are, maybe that's not even the best way to say that, but like certain aspects Like, for example, like the weight number won't change as much when recomping, so I don't know, that just really bothered me, like made me kind of confused and kind of made me feel like I'm doing something wrong. But you know, I've had to like accept that my muscle is going to weigh more than fat. And although I knew that going into this, like seeing that be for what it is, it's like I don't know, I'm just like experiencing that reality, and it's just kind of like been a hard pill to swallow because I've been so caught up thinking that the number would really matter more than I realized, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm like really happy about the shape also. I'm really happy about the shape that I'm in. So I know something is going right, you know. No, I don't know if people like are understanding what I'm saying right now, but I'm basically talking about how like body recomp is like, it's easy. My experience has been, it's easy for me to like show up and do the work physically and like, you know, eat a certain way, eat in a deficit, hit my macros for protein and fiber, all the things, and making right choices, saying no to things that aren't going to get me to my goal. Like, all that's easy. Like, the actual action work is easy, but now that I've gotten results that are the results that I want, me being so caught up in my head about the number not changing so much, but like the inches around my waist are decreasing, or like just the distribution of weight on my body looks so much better, you know, and like my waist is shrinking, you know, and like my arms are shrinking, and I'm building muscle in the areas that I want to, and I'm holding on to the muscle because of keeping my protein so high. And like, you know, like I said, the work is paying off, but that one nuanced thing about it, I guess, is like not being able to like accept at times that the number on the scale won't really budge or change a whole lot. But like your inches around your waist will, or like around your arms or your thighs or your butt or wherever you have fat, you know, like that will obviously decrease and change. And like, it's nice and comforting to know that what I'm doing is working, but I can't help but like have like that default idea in my head where I'm like, oh, I'm still, you know, only a few pounds down, and then disregard the actual physical progress. Does that make sense? Like, I can't help but do that pattern of thinking. So it's like I have been like thankfully tediously like tracking my numbers for my waist measurements and taking pictures and letting that be my evidence rather than me being like so caught up in my head, I guess, to like make me feel like I'm doing something wrong when this is the way it's supposed to be, you know. So, and I can only get better, and it'll be more of a drastic change, you know, soon. But like, this is just the beginning of like me actually being able to see change for myself, you know. 6 cups of coffee a day. I'm screaming. Yes, I remember you. Sorry, chat. I'm like halfway reading the chats. Yes, I remember you. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back and watching the stream. Appreciate you guys. I was just talking about my mental struggles with body recomposition despite my actual progress physically. And it's been a little difficult. But yeah, I am proud of myself. And I'm glad it's working, you know. Oh, when you want to see this lizard? Oh my god. Oh, did he go away? Oh, I scared him. Oh no. I scared him. Sorry, chat. I was trying to show you guys a lizard. A little lizard guy. There's a bunch of like lizards and geckos out here. It's our time right now. It's so hot. But yeah, I am grateful for the people who've been following my, my tiny journey. And I haven't necessarily felt my full self, and like, or even like probably been my full self because of like this journey that I'm so focused on achieving, and people have been hanging on for that, despite that, like they just like the process of what I'm doing, to change my life. Then I'm grateful, so thank you. And it's really fucking hot out here, man. I'm sweating bullets. It's hot. But we gotta get our steps in, chat. We gotta go for our walk. I haven't touched a drop of alcohol for 2 weeks. Here's my road to being... Oh, like road being sober, you mean? Oh yeah, I'm rooting for you. I am rooting for you. It's hard. And alcohol is very dangerous and hard to quit sometimes for some people's addiction, depending on their dependency or tolerance. It can be dangerous. So, yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're able to find something to commit for that long of sobriety. It's hard. So it's hard for people after one day, to even try, So it's reinstating that idea that you can do it, And I wouldn't identify with anything that you were before. You are now a person who's sober, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter how long, This is just your life now. This is how you choose to live now. So I'm proud of you. It is so fucking hot, chat. It's hot. I'm sweating my fucking balls off. I'm sweating my fucking balls off. Have you guys seen that video? I don't know if you guys can see the sweat, chat. I don't know if you guys can see that. Are you going to the gym today? No. Today is just my cardio day. I'm still sore from my last workout, so I'm recovering from that. Also, I had a shoulder injury, so I don't know if I mentioned that on my post, my community post, but I've been trying to recover from that. I didn't want to jump the gun, so I'm taking this time to take advantage of where I need to do more cardio. Let's wait under this tree for some shade. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for the likes. We're out here. And then whenever I go back, I'll probably get a little bit of oatmeal. The wrap is warm, like under my shirt, the wrap we put on, the sweet sweat wrap. It is definitely warm. And it's ready to be taken off, honestly. I used to do HIIT training. It felt like I was drowning. But I was slim. Yeah, I hear you. I like HIIT workouts. The only time I really intentionally go out of my way to do HIIT workouts is on the Stairmaster or like on a treadmill. It's just like how I feel most engaged. Or if I'm training like a friend whose goal is just strictly weight loss. Yeah. I don't chat. My stomach was hurting. Oh man. I'm sweating bad. I should have brought the tripod, honestly. I'm surprised at all the different songs you play. I tried to actually non-copyright. That's the only reason why I'm playing this. But I wouldn't like go out of my way to like listen to every single thing I play. Sometimes I'm just glad something's in the background. Does that make sense? We're on YouTube, so I can't play the music I want to play. Which I really hate because then I'm probably attracting people who unironically listen to this crap. I'm like, you know, well, people are gonna get a rude awakening. I feel like when we start streaming like landscape, like on Twitch and stuff. So, regardless, I think there could even be some days where we just stream on Twitch and I'd be able to play music, but okay, chat, look at this. Look how pretty. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. That's so beautiful. We'll walk away. We moved and then they got scared. Okay. What are y'all doing today? There's only fucking dudes in here. Where's the ladies? Good. I feel so empty out here, chat. Just relaxing. True. True, true, true. I'm gonna be doing like a couple of meal prep trays of food, like looks like kind of like what caterers do, like make big portions. And I'm gonna be doing like that kind of style meal prep. I'm gonna try it and see how well it does for like me and like everyone I live with. And to like also have prepped food for me to be able to hit my goals easier. And because for me, sometimes if I don't have readily available food, then I'll like intentionally make bad choices, or I'll give in to like being careless because I'm hungry, and so then I just eat the closest thing around, you know, at that point. So it's not good food, you know. You look like a vegan. I don't think you understand what you're saying. I'm dead. Cozy, do you use Huel? Fuck Huel. Dude, fuck Huel. Actually, I was gonna I have fucking reviews on my stupid ass camera roll. They are terrible. They're absolutely garbage. I never edited them and posted the videos. I dead ass tried 2 different flavors. I think one was blueberry, one was like some cucumber mint shit. I don't even know. Or rosemary mint. I have no clue. It was garbage. Oh my god. And you know what? I thinking I'd get them for like this is great. They're 29 cents. Fuck, like they're on sale. Bitch, no wonder they were on fucking sale. They're garbage. Absolute dog water. They're terrible. I hate them. I really do. Absolute garbage. Well, if you like it, go ahead. You don't have to convince me. No. This shit is fucking dog water. I'd rather just make a fucking green juice at home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's already gonna be, like, nah, like, no. This shit is just crap. And you know what? I was really, like, if it's gonna be that, like, you know, their whole concept is to make something that's basically like a packed vitamin drink, you know what I mean? And it's probably, its competitor could be like something like AG1 or like a greens powder supplement or something like that. And it's like supposed to have hella vitamins for you. And I subscribe to things like that, but if they taste fucking good, because at that point I will just take my vitamins, you know, I'll just take all my supplements at that point and then just try to mitigate where or how or how I would try to mitigate how much of those supplements are in capsules and what kind of capsules, you know what I mean? So like if they're in gelatin capsules, they're going to be absorbed a little bit better. They're not too bad on your liver. Like liquid vitamins, I'd rather powdered vitamins that don't like dissolve or lose their benefit in like hot drinks. So obviously something cold. Like, yeah, I would rather just do that than to like buy fucking canned drinks that only have like such a tiny percentage of vitamins that is probably still not enough, you know, to make some sort of effect. So I'm like, it's a waste of money and it's shitty. I can't tell what this person's saying. Like meal replacement heal. Okay, maybe I'm thinking something else. No, I've only ever tried their like green juice, like in a can, like type of things. They have like, I think they have like 4 different flavors, and they just like have hella vitamins and shit. It's just like a, you know, one of those like supplement category things, like AG1. Like I can compare it to that. But I didn't know they did. I didn't know their brand was more than that. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I've never had the meal replacement then. Never tried it. But I'm open to trying it. Try the Kickstarts by Mountain Dew. You guys want me to review those? Usually I'm reviewing something that I've never had, chat. So I know I've had the red one. So we would have to get a flavor I've never had before for our review. That's a good recommendation. Appreciate that. I'll have to look for them. Okay, we got 20 more minutes, chat. When I walk, I try to get an hour in of walking dedicated. And then, like on a lazy day, I try to at least hit 30 minutes. And then if I'm really feeling like absolute garbage, then I'll just try to do like a HIIT workout for only 10 minutes on like the treadmill or Stairmaster. And today I think it's one of the days we're going for an hour. I do 2 scoops of oat milk and vanilla flavor in Huel. Never had that. I never had the replacements, the protein that they have. I didn't even know they made more stuff. I'd be willing to try it. How much do you get for the price? Holy fuck, oh my god. Oh shit, damn it. Excuse me. There was a bunch of bees. I just walked through 3 bees. And they buzzed by my ear. I hate that. Yeah, how much do you get for what you paid for? things like that I always like to try before I buy them. Like, I always try to, like, I don't know, see if we can find samples somewhere. Costco, Vitamin Shop. Usually the nutrition stores, they'll usually be really, like, willing to let you test some of the flavors. Cozy, look at website. 30 pounds per bag. Usually lasts 2 weeks. Oh, got you. See, but that's another thing. It's a replacement for meals. So I don't think that'd be something I would enjoy. It wouldn't be for me. I like to eat my calories. I don't drink them. I don't prefer to drink them. But I appreciate the recommendation. It feels so much better. There's finally a cool breeze. Mango lime is excellent. That sounds good. It does sound good. But yeah, I forgot the sun just went behind a cloud and it got a little cooler. I'm sorry, chat. We didn't get the tripod. Cozy girl, what are you? I'm doing good. I had to change the way I was doing my cardio today, and I do feel good being outside. I am going for a walk, yeah. We're talking about supplements in the chat, and I was just talking about my body recomposition. Your hair looked so big the other day. Now it looks smaller. If it did look bigger, it might have just not been straightened. Yeah, I straightened, flat ironed it. What are you guys doing? Welcome to everybody who just came into the chat. Appreciate you guys for the likes. I'm gonna take a small break right here. My legs are... What's going on, chat? Sorry, texting. I'm sitting in the desert. Just got done live streaming. I'm about to work out as well. Nice. Nice. Good for you. What's going on, chat? Hello, hello. What's going on, Brooklyn? Shout out to the ladies in the chat, y'all. W ladies. I'm tired as fuck. Where's your big jug of water? I don't like to bring water when I run or walk. I mean, either way. I just don't like it. I don't like holding stuff whenever I am. Granted, I'm holding the stream, but I figure that's more of a priority right now. So I had water before I left. I had 1 water bottle, and then I had some coffee and some almond milk for a little carbs. And I had a little creatine, I had some psyllium husk, and a ginger chew. And then I'm just gonna refuel whenever I get back. Whenever I get back home, I'm gonna have 2 packets of sugar-free oatmeal, and then just drink a bunch of water. Well, so what's going on, Chauncey? Shout out to Chauncey, y'all. He has been watching our stream for I don't know how long. It's been a minute. I feel like he's been in here for so long. When did you start watching the stream, Chauncey? What do you mean? Wow, that's the first. I'm confused, chat. See you guys. You got. I'm dead. I gotta get my hair out of the way because it bothers me whenever I'm like working out. What you guys gonna do for the rest of the day, chat? You have anything going on for the week? I'm trying to do this before I go to work later myself. So that doesn't bring water with them on a jug. Yeah, I don't like to hold stuff whenever I am like walking. I don't like holding a bunch of shit. Like I'm holding the stream phone now, but if you guys weren't here, I'd be putting it in the fanny pack. And then like keys, if I really had to. I just didn't think I could fit these in here. Now that we're on the topic, I'm gonna try. Let's see. Oh yeah, free Palestine for sure. We just okay. Can you? You guys can hear? Okay, for sure. Dude, I kid you not. This guy right there showed up out of fucking nowhere. I'm not even lying to you. Why the fuck did he just spawn in? Like I walked by this little opening, this entrance of this neighborhood. I'm like, I didn't see his ass walk at all. That scared the damn shit out of me. You know what? I'm going the other way. let this cross. No. I don't think so. He's not following me, chat. I just got scared. I didn't see him. There's little tiny geckos. How cute. Chat. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Can you see what I'm seeing? Fuck no. Oh. Do you see him? He's right there. Right there, chat. Oh, look at how he is. He's little. He's tiny. He looks big on camera, but he's like this big. And then his tail's obviously longer, but he's so cute. I really like low intensity training. I do for muscle preservation. But I don't necessarily, I'm not opposed to like running and stuff. I just kind of thought about it last minute for today. Like, oh, if I take the stream, like I'm gonna have to set you guys down and like run. I guess I just didn't want to do that. But if I am gonna be outside, I try to run. I really like running. And that's also how I hurt my ankle. No, this is California, chat. Let's rest under this tree. And the clouds are out today. Appreciate you, mods. Appreciate you. I'm gonna head home now. Try to get 1 hour. Pretty sweaty. I don't know if you guys can even see that. And then we'll take off the sweet sweat wrap. See what it's talking about. I want to go on a trip. Low key, what's stopping me? Man, you gotta pick one and go. You got to. It's always amazed me how different your environment looks from the East Coast. Oh, I see. Seems you could get stalked by mountain lion over there. They're more so in the mountains, but it's very rare that they'll ever come down this far where I'm at. It's rare. But some cities, they're like literally throughout mountains. That'd be more common. But I wouldn't know if it was bobcats or mountain lions. I don't know. I also don't know if more or less of them are going extinct now, or if they are, because a lot of people shoot them. Like how they shoot a lot of the bears. I don't think we have any more. Let me look it up. I know some of the bears went extinct here, and I don't know if the last one that went extinct was in Lebec. One kind of bear. May I put you in the street here? I don't know if this will work. Little tripod. Okay. What do you think about Trinity University ending? The ending of it? I guess I don't feel no ways. I feel like even I was able to learn something too. I recorded a lot of the streams so I could reference them for like a little knowledge and stuff, but I feel like I got what I wanted personally, so I didn't mind it ending. I think it was a good enough amount of time too for them to like go crazy. Look crispy, yeah, I'm getting a tan on, chat. Are you a disciplined person? Yeah, I feel like that conversation we were having about the body recomp, that was one of the points I was making. It's really easy for me to like show up to eat the food, make the meal prep, you know, say no to like environments or food that's offered to me that won't get me to my goal directly, that will impede me showing up for the workouts, creating workout plans, you know, doing the work to like find out my maintenance, my deficit, like what calories I would need to gain, tracking macros. I mean, I've been doing that for years, so it's like that part is just not the hard part for me personally. And I feel like throughout the things I've gone through in my life, I feel like I'm only the person I am because I was just willing to be disciplined. Like whenever I first started to stream, for instance, I would be like spending days in my car with no air conditioner trying to like make something of my stream, you know, and then it got me my first apartment, you know, so like, yeah, definitely. I could definitely say that I am a disciplined person. I know myself that well to say that. Yeah, that's just a couple examples though. What about you guys? How do you guys feel about, would you guys call yourself disciplined, or do you feel like it's maybe something that you're struggling with, or maybe it's something that you have yet to really evaluate about yourself? You know, it could be, you know, how do you guys feel about that? Okay, we were just talking about the cats and the bears here. California grizzly bears are extirpated. So they're no longer here. Last confirmed California grizzly was seen 1924. Black bear is the only bear species living in the state. The saber-toothed cat, the Smilodon, California's official state fossil. They're extinct. Famous for enormous saber-like canine teeth. This used to be the home of the American lion, and I used to have short-faced bears here. Still alive today, black bears, mountain lions, cougars, or pumas, bobcats, Canada lynx, very rare though. California grizzly bears are extirpated. So, saber-toothed cats are extinct. American lion, short-faced bears extinct. Mountain lions, bobcats. It says Canada lynx. They're extremely rare, possibly only on occasional visitors. So that must be like it's interesting if they've migrated down this way. Sorry, chat. I was just so curious. I had to know. I be lacking, but every day we get better, you know. I agree. That's just how I have to see it. Personally, like, I can still indulge in, like, some of the aspects that I used to be. I just can't stay there, you know. Like, I mean, in terms in relation to, like, the food that I would choose, the kind of food that I would be interested in cooking at one point in time. And like how I would spend some of my evenings, like, you know, or some of the days, like, you know, going on snack runs, or like deciding to get DoorDash on my phone and like DoorDashing for convenience, and like, you know, adopting all those habits all of a sudden, like last year, and then being like, oh, this like is detrimental to me, like, you know, not to say that I wouldn't still do that today, but I just wouldn't do it as much, you know, like I can still, you know, enjoy life, or like have the things I'm craving, you know, if it's a true craving. But by all means, like, I will still, like, you know, try to aim for like my 5 days out of the week, or like my 6 days out of the week. I'm still going to respect myself and try. And that's the whole reason why I started to like enjoy the nutrition aspect, because I remember being young and like living with my mom and like cooking when I was like 13 years old, and like getting really, really interested in knowing that like whatever I do, I can get a certain amount of result back. And so like that expanded on my ideas for like nutrition, and then like working out, and then like, you know, so I just use what I know at this point to help reinstate my discipline. Like, okay, like I do know how to cook, like I definitely can make better meal prep, like I do spend time learning about nutrition, my diet, and working out. Like I can utilize that, you know. So the discipline gets easier once you equip more tools, I feel like, too. But that's just also for me, I don't know. Some people just, maybe they got it like that. They're like, I'm gonna pay for this gym membership, I'm gonna go buy a healthy ass meal because it's literally something I can use my car to go do, and my money to go do. So I can buy a meal prep system, I can pay for a personal trainer to hold me accountable. You know, like people are doing things for you at that point, like, and that way works for people. If they have the funds, you know, if they lack the time to plan, or if they lack the diligence to have discipline themselves, they have other things, other people holding them accountable, you know. So there's just different ways of doing things. I don't think anything's necessarily right or wrong, though, if that makes any sense. You live and you learn. I agree, you have to. You have to. It'd be unfortunate if you didn't use it. It's a good thing I see a lot of people into fitness nowadays. I mean, everyone is working out. It's also summertime, so it kind of like, I would say it is like one of those things where even if people aren't avid people who work out year round, most of the time people get inspired to work out in the summer because they're in situations where they're compared to other people, going to parties where they have to take their shirt off to go into a pool, or like you're going on vacation and you're tired, you know, or you're going on a trip and you're tired in the heat. Like, not to say that you wouldn't be if you're skinny, but I mean in terms of endurance, like just physical health, like you're in a position most of the time, and it's inspirational. Also, gym memberships are usually going on sale during this time. You know, you want to be fit for the summer. So same thing for like January New Year's resolutioners, or, you know, because it's for the holidays. People get inspired around this time, so it kind of makes the perception being like everybody likes to work out, but like catch them in September, catch them in October, catch them in November, December, you know. So, or catch them on Sundays. You know what I mean? Like, it's And I'm saying that as somebody who's like within a culture in California, you know, so working out is always more prevalent in this state in general. I feel like people are more conscientious in this culture of people here in California. So like I'm still saying that like while me living here, you know what I mean? Like I'm still being more objective. So hopefully that makes more sense. What's going on, chat? Eating is the main goal for having a good routine. Elaborate, what you mean? Oh, you know what, chat? I'm gonna go to the backyard, water the plants. I'm really trying to enjoy the time spent right now, chat, because our chat's moving really slow. So like, feel free to say more. Feel free to like elaborate by any means, because our chat room is just not busy. So the chats go really slow. So I definitely have time to read what you're saying. Just letting you know. I'm enjoying it while it lasts, honestly. Plus, I'm right, that makes sense. Is it can I call this person Levi? I'm just gonna say Levi. Yeah, it makes sense. I haven't seen a gym in a while. I bought my own weights and dumbbells and gym equipment. I thought that that you came into my live and you mentioned you had a home gym. That's decent. I think I remember that. I don't know if it was you though. Maybe it was someone else. Well, food is energy. Sorry, chat. Well, food is energy, and cardio and weights are its backup. Look at our basil, chat. She's growing in the heat, our grapefruit tree, which probably won't taste good. We have to water the plants, chat. Gotta pick some tomatoes too, chat. Oh man. The wasps are in the air, chat. I'm gonna set you here, yeah. Oh, damn. Appreciate you guys for the likes. I have to water the tomatoes really quick. Hopefully the water scares some of the wasps away. We have to pick some of the tomatoes here, chat. We're ready to be harvested. Oh no. One of them was bad. some tomatoes. Hey, the mama. Hey, girl. What you got, girl? What you got, babe? We'll shake the rest of the plants later tonight. I'm gonna water them tonight. A deeper watering. No, actually. Oh, Mr. Eliza finally caught up on me up. Growing your own veggies, yes we are. Look at that. This is dedicated to our stream, the tomato garden. What's going on, chat? What's going on, Mason? I know, I haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, enough of this. Appreciate you guys for the likes. We're gonna take the tomatoes inside. I don't know if this one works for the garage door or this store, actually. Oh, dear. What are y'all doing today? Appreciate you guys for the likes. I hope that stays there. Oh, it does open it. Okay, chat. We got some tomatoes. This is our 5th harvest. Oh wait, there was one more on there actually. A little red. I see you, Mama. I see you, Mama. Oh, let's turn off the hose, chat. I forgot. I turned the water off. Also, we'll check the sweat wrap. I forgot. I'll do that outside since I'm not here. Squat belt to stabilize my form. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yep. I'm over here working out, watching your stream. I love how you're so independent. I try to be. What about you guys? Would you say you guys are pretty independent people? Like to do things by yourself? Or even just take pride in understanding things for yourself, to do them for yourself? Creating things for yourself. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Damn. Okay, we turn that off. And then I'll take these tomatoes inside. Also, we watered the succulents a little bit. But I'll water them this evening a little more. We're gonna have to repot the jade soon, some of them soon. They like getting their pots though. Okay, chat, let's see. Oh yeah, the sweet sweat belt. Damn, that was loud. Okay. Let's see how many steps we tracked for our walk. Appreciate you guys for the likes. We'll see how many steps we tracked, chat. We've already got 5K steps for the day. An hour took us 5K steps, so walking an hour. So that's pretty decent way to start the day. We're definitely gonna refuel. We definitely need hella water. And okay, so that's great. 5K 301 and something. Always been independent. Life made me this way, and the things I've been through, you know, I could completely attest the same thing for me, for sure. Okay, we got the sweet sweat belt. It's hard to see sometimes, I feel like. Here, so let's go in the sun. Okay, how about here? All right. Whoa. That is crazy. Can you see that, chat? That's how much water loss we had in an hour. That is insane. So, whoa. Helps with debloating. Alright, chat. Done here. Let's take all of our stuff inside. Sorry, I have to put the tomatoes. Whoa! Oh no! Shoot! Just dropped our tomatoes. Let me put some of them down this way. Poor babies, they might have bruised. Okay, let me set you guys down here. Tough. That still sucks. Hold on. Okay. Is that a tattoo in the middle of your hand? I know that hurt. It is a tattoo. Where are my ladies at in the chat, y'all? Any ladies in the chat? That belt is doing the job real, I'm saying. I'm saying. This is our harvest. Let me try and flip the screen. Oh, what happened? Here. That's what we got. Also, this one has a little hole in it. Poor baby. So she's no good. She's toast. I know some bitch was hanging out in her. Why does it low-key look like a fucking spider, bitch? I'm scared. I'm petrified. I don't know. Seems like different. Okay, gotta get some ice water, chat. I'm gonna be... If we don't, I'm gonna pass out. It'll be that time for me. But I'm glad I got my steps in the beginning of the day. Because sometimes by the end of it all, I don't really care. And it's harder for me to enjoy it at times like that. And like the workout is like more, I don't know, shitty. Had to finish that. Right, some ice. Okay, chat. Max oatmeal. Appreciate you guys for the likes. And so, oh. Let's see. 1 tablespoon of butter is 102 calories. I still eat butter. I still eat butter. I still have feast meals. What do you call it? The only thing that I feel like I've completely removed from my diet is alcohol. And I guess I wouldn't feel that way if it didn't give me like inflammation, like the next day, like holding on to extra water or like making me feel puffy, you know, and, like altering my weigh-ins at that point from all the water retention the next day. Like, yeah, I think if it didn't affect my physical, you know. And then I think too, it lowers my inhibition. It's also why I removed it out. Like when I start to drink it, like the next day I'll just end up making shitty choices. It just, like the depressant aspect of it makes me feel really low. And I just start to think lower and like kind of like disregard my goals or what I really want for myself. Like my desires go out the window, I guess. And then it just becomes like short-term gain, like food, you know, like shitty food, I mean. And then whoa. And then, even right after drinking it, it lowers my inhibition like almost immediately. Like once I make one bad decision, like to drink the alcohol, then I feel like it trickles down just for the rest of the evening or the rest of the day. I'll just feel like, you know, fuck it. Like I'm already drinking, like I might as well drink more. Or, you know, now I'll make a bad food choice, you know, in relation to my goal. So, yeah. So I figured since I'm not gaining anything from it, long term, or it affects my long-term goals, and I just decide to remove it. And I probably will like participate in drinking once I feel like I'm in a better place, but I don't know. I may or may not. I might just not keep drinking because like at that point I'd be maintaining my lifestyle, you know. So I probably would still feel that way, but you know, indulge here and there, but definitely not drink every weekend again, you know. So like that's probably what I would do, but I'm enjoying it so far. But everything else I definitely still eat. You know, I still have days like where I go out with my family, we get ice cream, or like, you know, I still make like a sweet treat once a month. You know, I'll bake once a month, make us something like a cake or cookie for the whole family. I still cook with butter. All those things. Yeah, that was on point about the inhibitions. Drugs have pros and cons, but if you have goals in life or something you're trying to accomplish, I suggest you don't do them as well as drinking liquor. Have you tried those new Subway wraps? No, I didn't know they have wraps. I don't really eat Subway anymore. I feel like there was a time during the pandemic I did eat a lot of Subway because the one by my house was the only thing other than Taco Bell and Jack in the Box that was open in the middle of the night. And around that time, like since I wasn't working as much, I was up all night. And yeah, I remember like because of that, like that'd be the only reason I'd be going to Subway is because I just didn't want to have Jack in the Box and Taco Bell at that point, you know. So I don't really, yeah, I don't really go get food from there, not anymore. But I also wouldn't. I know we always do like drink reviews, but I wouldn't mind if people wanted me to try certain food. I don't know. Oh, I forgot I had almond milk. I'm gonna get some almond milk, chat. Hold on. I'm so happy we have more tomatoes. And soon our basil's gonna be done. Soon. Gotta give them water. Tonight. Appreciate you guys for the likes. What the fuck is this music? What is this? Oh shit. Oh.
I'm gonna do my nails, and instead of doing nail art, I'm gonna make stickers with my Cricut. First, we need to drill out the cute green nails in this little Irene that I got at the Minions premiere, but they put it on my Cricut fingernails just to attract some more attention. And look, I got a new nail bit. It's pink.
Appreciate you guys for the likes.
On it for cool. I hope this drill bit is really good and makes this go really fast. This always is so stinky, like a fart. Oh, I'm in my new house, by the way. New wall alert. What do you think I should put on the shelves? A plant? The options are endless. My nails are getting so long. I might have to register these as weapons. Goodbye, Irene. All done in my cute nails, reduce the powder. So this is a fun noise, you know it's not? Now that that's done, I'm gonna add some base coat, probably 2 layers, because my nails are getting extra long. Really don't want them to snap. That probably hurt. Wait, why is this chunky? Is it expired? That's weird. Before and after, my Cricut finger. Okay, the top coat is done. Let's paint them all blue, and then we can start making our stickers. Ooh, Livin! Done. Now let's make some designs. I think we can do like little flowers and hearts and stars and bows. They need to be literally tiny. You can barely even see them. Well, you could see them if I zoomed in. I'm gonna take this little piece and put it on my mat and put it into my Cricut. This is gonna take all of 5 seconds because they're so small. Okay, cut these out. Microscopic weeding. I'm gonna put my baby flower on this little piece of transfer tape. Put this flower right in the middle of my nail. Oh, that's adorable. I also printed this little bow. That's really cute too. Oh my gosh, I think I just got my transfer tape on my armpit. Yes. I think I want to pick 8 more designs so I have a different one on each finger. I love variety. Don't whisper because my husband went to bed. I hope I don't get crumbs in my nail polish. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so cute. Yes. Look at these. Put another bow here. star, butterfly, a smiley face, little heart, star. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Do you have a favorite? I think my favorite's the smiley face. Okay, I'm gonna put some top coat on and then I'm gonna go to bed. You want a good amount of top coat to cover the final. One last cook in here. I'm cooked. Tired. The final nails. They're so adorable. I'm gonna close this. They're getting so long. I hope they don't break soon. Sorry, I hiccup kind of aggressively. I don't know if you knew that.
Appreciate you guys for the likes. I'm watching shorts, like short videos. Lifetime. I haven't heard that in so long. I love cream and wheat. Cream and wheat is so good. Or is malto meal not the same thing as cream and wheat? Malto meal is so good. Appreciate you guys for the likes, chat.
I know you're not putting shirts with nobody. Let me show this. Let me show this. What that number say? You show me. What's the exact number? Check. 106,690. And that's not a screenshot. That's not a screenshot. That's my actual. That's one of my accounts. Like I'm spending it all. I know you're not putting shirts with nobody. Let me show this. Let me show.
I can't find a good video. What are you doing? I'm trying to find a video to watch. I'm just hanging out. Just got back from my run, or my walk. And so I'm having some water and eating 2 packets of sugar-free oatmeal with some almond milk. I'm trying to find a video to watch.
Money! Is that what it's all about? The real question is, what are you planning to do with all your money?
Make more money.
And with that money?
Make more money.
And with that money?
Make more money.
God, I thought I could trip him up on a less than normal life's ambition.
I see what you did there, Larry. You got us to try your jobs to teach us a lesson.
Maybe. And what was the lesson?
That We should go to school because we need to learn more in order to find jobs that fulfill our souls so we don't have to waste our lives running after money in order to buy pointless stuff to fill the gaping holes of our existential dread, like you do.
Yes.
Thanks, Larry.
Yeah.
So after we're okay, let's see my to-do list.
Go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work.
Oh, that's not right. I need the one for
Well, the
Sunday.
store-bought cup of
There you
noodles
go. Say hi to everyone in Big
are about 500 calories, so that would practically be a meal in itself. See, although it is like it can be a meal, I don't get full off of things like that are like fast carbs like that. There's no protein, not a lot of protein in it, enough protein for me to feel full, and definitely not even nearly as much fiber. So since there's no protein and fiber, or if there is, there's like such a little amount, like I will probably like want to have more food after I have a cup of noodle, if that makes any sense. So those kinds of food options don't make me feel satiated. So, you know, like if I bulked it up, like to have it for dinner, like, you know, heated it up separate, added a couple, you know, hard-boiled eggs, some protein actually, like chicken, lean chicken, you know, bulked it up with a whole bunch of veggies, like, you know, I wouldn't mind that. But even then, so I'm just like, I'd rather substitute out the noodles for something with more fiber. Just because my problem when it comes to weight loss is like the feeling, being able to actually feel full. And so without like my stomach stretching, you know what I'm saying? Like to the point where I'm like physically like can't eat anymore, you know? So it's like I'd rather feel the feeling, the true feeling of fullness before I'm literally basically I've overeaten to the point where I'm feeling so physically full, if that makes sense. Like belly stretched, you know, food up to here, like, you know, so that's just one of my ways to control my appetite, since my loss of control is what like kind of got me to this place. So I try not to go for things like that. If I was in a better place, you know, a more comfortable place with my goal, you know, then I'd be more willing to be like, yeah, fuck it. I'm usually not craving like that also. So I guess that's a benefit. It's a plus. Because like I'd be able to eat more food, like volume wise, for 500 calories. Like I'd just be able to eat way more substantially. And volume was always the thing. Like I'd always want to have like a lot of food, like volume wise. So, you know, I would just bulk the meal up with like a bunch of low calorie things, but make it more visually appealing for me to be like, oh wow, I get to eat a lot of food. You know, I guess that was also like what was hurting my ability to like lose weight. Like I was so used to eating so much of a portion, like portion control and stuff like that. It's something that was really hard for me to respect. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just what works for me. Nice. See, even then, like, I try not to eat, like, there'd probably be one day where I'm like, I would just intentionally have more eggs than not, but, You know, it's more of a fat source than it is protein, honestly. So I'm like, you know, I don't really like care either way when it comes to eggs. If I am gonna have eggs, I usually prefer to have egg whites. But I think I'm more considerate of that because I'm trying to recomp. So, like with the lack of budget, like trying my best to have as much protein as I possibly can in a day is usually my goal, you know, along with fiber. So, yeah, I usually don't have hard-boiled eggs or just eggs in general unless I feel like I need to add more to the meal, and it'd just be an easy way to get the protein down rather than like having that in forms of like beans or chicken or like, you know, lean fish. So yeah, I just have a preference for egg whites. Also, fun fact, when I was growing up, I just wouldn't eat egg yolks. And now I've grown to like eggs altogether. So, yeah, I don't mind either way. Do you eat protein bars? Not really. Do you? Do you guys eat protein bars? You guys are so conversive today. I love it. No, do you guys? If I do, I'm probably like busy as fuck, far from meal prep, you know what I mean? Like across town, not home. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna stop, drop, and get some food right now. I'm not gonna be able to, so I'll just have this. And sometimes they're like at least 220 calories. And for me, it's just not enough. Like it's not enough to feel full. And there's usually, compared to the calories, not a lot of protein within them. So I'm kind of like, this is like if I was really having a craving for like sweet stuff and I didn't want to have like ice cream, cake, all those things, like a snack at night. Like that's why I'd probably have one. Like if I was desperately craving sugar on my period or something and trying to have some balance, you know? And I would probably reach for those their Power Crunch bars, or and the kids version because they're like better macros for the portion. Either way, or the regular chocolate ones, or Barbell. Other than that, the texture of a lot of protein bars is literally like, it's just like they're so tough, and you know what I mean? Usually the ones that are tougher have more grams of protein in them, and I'm just like, no, I can't do this. I'd rather eat real food. You know what I mean? It's just it goes back to volume for me. Like, I can't do it. Cliff protein bars. I don't think I've had the protein variety. Cliff bars are good. They are good. I don't buy them. I just don't buy them. They're really expensive. That's how I feel about protein bars in general. It always comes down to like, I'd rather eat real food. This is too expensive to not be eating real food, but I'm not opposed to trying them though. If you guys want me to try them, review them, see which ones taste good or whatever. Appreciate you guys for the likes. Yeah, no, I don't really buy that brand, but I do like the ones I've had by them. Definitely. I'm so flippin' tired. Like, exhausted tired. I think it depends on your fitness goal. Some people are trying to gain weight and muscle. Some people are trying to lose weight and tone up. Me, I'm toning up, and I was really bulky. Now I'm more toned up. What depends? What do you mean? What depends on those fitness goals? I think I misunderstood like why people choose to eat protein bars or what? People, well, I was talking about people's fitness goals and what they're trying to accomplish in the end. Yeah, that's why I was trying to reference myself as uh, like the point of reference as to why I'm making all those things. Like, I can't speak for why people want to buy or eat certain things, because they don't have my goals, you know what I mean? So, or my body. So, like, I'm not here to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. I was just interjecting, like this person, for example, they were saying, like, the calories for a cup of noodles, and I was just referencing myself, like, I just can't, I tend to not make the choice to eat those things because this is, like, my issue. Like, these are my issues, like, the volume thing, like, all that stuff. So, I'm like, okay, you know, not to say that that's wrong, but it just doesn't work for me. Like, having snacks that lack protein and fiber, it just doesn't help me in my long-term goals. Shoot. I wish I can get my tripod. Do you play sports? No. Do you guys play sports? Let's see. Okay, chat, I have to do a couple things on my phone really quick, and then, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, have a shower, feel like a person, you know. Oh, I probably should have a little bit more water. And I'll be back. I'll be back on live. If not within the next like 20 minutes, maybe later in the evening or in a couple hours. So I'll be back. I'm gonna be meal prepping a little bit and cooking, and that's all my real plan for today. But yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for the likes. Thank you for the taps. Anybody who was commenting on our community post, appreciate you. Anybody who comes in here and taps the screen and likes and all that, and getting us to our watch hour goal for YouTube. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all my subs. We hit a milestone. We got past 1K subs, so appreciate you guys. That was awesome. And they know anybody who is subbed. I dedicate a tomato garden in the backyard of this house to anybody who comes to watch the stream. So, shout out to you guys. We dedicated it to our Twitch stream and to anybody here. So shout out to you guys. It is an honor to come hang out, and thank you so much. And I have also done a snack review. This is one of the new things that I'm doing. We're doing food reviews, like snack reviews. If people have like crazy combinations, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be healthy. I just save it for whenever I am genuinely craving, and then I just record these videos of me rating your guys' snack combos 1 through 10. I just did one for one of the girls that watches our stream. She recommended Takis and pickles, so I was like, bet. Like, she gave me that suggestion. I shouted her out. I'll shout you guys out. You don't have to, of course. Originally, we just do like rate 1 through 10s for energy drinks and stuff. So if you guys have recommendations, feel free. And then I usually just take a screenshot of them. You can leave it in the comments anywhere on the channel. I'll be able to see it. Or at least on any of the recent videos. So appreciate you guys. Okay, I'm in chat mode. I'll say hi. Okay, for sure. See you guys. See you. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, y'all.